And we're live. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic weekend today. Um, I think we can deliver early on this project, the used car project. Let me close this window real quick. Based on the things that we have left for at least a minimum product or a minimum viable product, I think we can cover all of that today and just wrap up the stream series. So I'm gonna start with something that I did last week and I immediately regretted it. Let's see if it's still here. Well, it's not apparently. I probably just wiped the database, but the car details, remember that I created an extra table for adding details to the car because I didn't want to have it in the same table, but in retrospective, it makes sense to have it on the same table because it all belongs to the car, and having it on a different table creates a whole lot of extra issues, and I think it just makes sense to just grab all of those details from the car, like the fuel type, the mileage, the transmission type, all of that, just put it in the same table as the cars and make all of those nullable, and it's the simpler solution. I think it makes sense. So I'm gonna backtrack that real quick, and let's start with the migrations. Let me do it this way instead. It's quicker. So create cars table. Open that, and let's also open create car metas. I think I call it. Yeah, even the name. Ugh. I don't know what was I thinking. So I'm gonna grab all of these: engine, fuel type, transmission, mileage, and everything else that we want to add. It will be on the same table. I don't think we're gonna add anything else on this stream, but this will be enough. So I'm gonna delete this from here and put it maybe here, like so. And this will be nullable. Finally, mileage. Okay, so that's there. I'm gonna have to why do I have this here? Probably because it was an example, but this is kind of confusing. I'm gonna delete that too. And I need to rerun the migrations. So I'm gonna wipe the database clean and then recreate that. A couple of cars that we can use. Sid Abel, hello friend, happy Sunday here in the Philippines. Happy Sunday to you as well. Thank you for joining me. Happy, I don't know if you're, today is what, May the 4th? May the 4th be with you. Happy Star Wars Day as well. Don't know if you're a fan, but anyway. So, yes, I'm going to, let's delete this file actually. Let's save it and delete it. Create matters. Yeah, move to trash. I'm gonna save this one and yeah, let's run the database migrations. Migrate fresh seed. That's going to wipe out the cars, and now we have those details in the car. Now I have to fix this in a couple of places, starting with the car details and also in the car resource, because now we have more fields. So let's see. And I probably broke one of the test cases. One thing at a time. So car details. We have this, all of this is prefixed with meta. So let's say that, and that. So delete it. Now everything is in the car. All right, that works. What else? Probably need this also in the car resource if I want to create more cars, which I am going to do. So let's say we just take this line and paste it a few times. One, two, so it's engine, fuel type, transmission type, and mileage, right? These are all nullable, so I don't have to make them required. Engine, fuel type, transmission type, and mileage. Okay, for this to work, I do also have to add all of these fields to the field level array in the car model. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. That's too many. I'm using Filament on my project because of your tutorials. Awesome. If you need any help, don't hesitate to ask. I'm here to help. So this would be, oh yeah, I needed one more actually. So this is engine, fuel type, transmission type, I always forget. What's the last one? Engine, fuel type, transmission type, mileage. Wow. All right, so that's there. Should be able to create a new car with the new fields. Let me go and check. Yeah, no cars. Get over to admin. Ooh, what happened? There you go. Wrong password. Okay, new car. This will be the Nissan Qashqai 2016, 16,000. Engine, let's say it's at 2200 cc. Gasoline. Automatic. And it's only 10,000 miles. Grab the images. And create. Let's head back outside. Make sure everything is working as expected. No, it isn't. Where's the, oh yeah, right. I'm checking, oh, that makes me think that this is a relationship, so we don't need that relationship anymore, neither the check on the template. So things are easier now. So let's go to card details and let's look for that if, let's get rid of it, and it's corresponding, and if, save it. That should fix the error, and it does. We have card details as before. Everything is more simple though. And let's go and get rid of the relationship in the car model. Where is it? Owner meta. So meta not needed. There you go. Good. So this is working. Next thing I want to do is, you see how I'm stranded here? I have no way to go back to the car list. So let's add a top navigation bar to the layout. I do have an idea of what I want. So I kind of just want like a very, very, very simple navigation bar at the top with where the brand or the sorry, where the application name is just the link to go back to the list of cars, and then I have this login here which takes me to the admin panel. I don't need any other navigation links for now, but one thing I want to do is, instead of just copy pasting, I'm going to try to get this same design without copy pasting, because I feel like the more I copy paste things, the less I flex the Tailwind CSS muscles, and then when I have to do something on my own, I just blank. I don't know how to do it. How do you display multiple images? Where, in the card details? You mean this? Or where? In the admin panel? Where do you, where? So I'm gonna get the general layout of this and then do it myself. Let me check. So HTML. Let's see. Ooh, too much. There you go. So we have a header, then we have a nav. The header is flex. I don't need flex wrap. I don't know what that's for. Justify start. Why do you do justify start? If that's, I'm guessing I'm not gonna need that. So we have a nav. The nav has a div. This has two SVGs here, and then I think it's because they're doing something with the, yeah, that's, I don't need that at all. So mine's gonna be way simpler. So I have a header, then a nav, then I probably just need an A tag. So the nav, I guess it's going to be full width and flex justify between. I say yes, but I asked two questions. So I'm gonna assume that you mean this, the first one. So the way I did this, multiple images, is just a basic. So the car table has a column that stores image names in a JSON format. So it's just an array of images. And in the car details, I just do a for each for car images, and this images column, it's a JSON column in the database, but I'm casting that as an array. So I'm just iterating over the images, which is just an array of an array of file names without any path. And I just do an image tag. I have some Alpine.js here just to change the main image at the top with the same source image file name from this one. And then the source is just the image. That's it. And that ends up looking like this. So I end up with 2 image blocks, and the source is just an image file as stored in the database. That's it. Now, it works because I don't have any other routes. So I'm basically in the root right now. See how I have a 1 here? So I'm not having like a /cars /show or anything else. That's why the source can be just the image file name. But if I had like a /cars /1, this would not work, and I would have to add a slash at the beginning of the source file so that Laravel knows that it has to look for it at the root level. Just something to keep in mind. I had that problem on another project. So header, that's gonna be full width, and then the nav is going to have the flex container, space between, and then padding, and then 2 items. Let's try and do that. Yeah. I'm gonna go to the root, make this smaller. Is this big enough? Yes. I'm gonna make this smaller so I can see what I'm doing. There you go. Let's open app.blade.php and let's add it here. So I'm gonna have a header and then a nav, and inside that nav I'm going to have an A tag, but I'm going to wrap that in div just to make sure that it distributes properly. So this is going to be div, and I probably need another div for the login link. That one I need also on my project, multiple images in a specific record. When you do that, what you have to do is on your model, on your migration, create, if you need nothing but an image file name, you can create a table JSON. That's what I did here, table JSON column with images. So all of the images will be stored in a JSON string. And then on your model, you then use the cast, where is it? Cast, filament, okay, yeah. You use protected casts and you cast that image as JSON. So Laravel knows that when bringing the value from the database into the model, it will cast that as an array, and then when storing it back, it's going to take that array and then cast it back as JSON so that the format is always correct. And then in the car resource, I didn't do anything special for the images. I just used a file upload with the column name, use multiple, reorderable, and required. That's it. Filament knows how to deal with array values in this case. In this first one, I'm going to have an A tag and an href of, I think the route name is cars. And here I can use the application name. And then here, I'm gonna need an SVG, probably. So let's use the hero icons SVG profile. Yeah, this one, user, copy SVG, and then paste it here as is. Yeah, let's paste it. Let's see how it goes. SVG, view box, stroke width, current color, class width 6, age 6. I'm gonna bring this to the front. Like so, and then right next to it, I'm gonna need, this is actually an A tag. I'm gonna wrap this in an A tag actually. So A, href. I want this to take me to the logging. There should be a route for this. Let me check. I'm gonna make this bigger for a moment. And PHP artisan route list. Look for admin. Yeah, admin login or just admin. Admin, I guess. So the route name is Filament Admin Pages Dashboard. Copy that. And down here, let's make a span. This will be login. Okay. What happens if I save this? It's gonna look like garbage, of course. Yep. Now let's make this stylized. So let's start with the header. Header is going to be with full. Gotta make it flex. And border, this one has the border bottom. Okay. So with full flex. Okay. Okay. Border B. And then border gray. What, 400 maybe? All right. No, 400 is too loud. Maybe 200. Yep, 200 is fine. Okay, so since I only have a nav, this nav also needs to have class flex items center justify between. Let's give it a good amount of padding, top and bottom. So padding y6 maybe. How much is 6? 24 pixels. That sounds good. And this one should extend the same length as the main content. So I'm gonna look for how much did I do for that. MX Auto max width for Excel. So this one should also be max width for Excel MX Auto. I said justify between. Why are you not justifying between? Do I have to make it width full? Guess I have to make it width full as well. See. Really? Okay. There you go. So I need padding on the sides as well. I did px4 here. Should do the same up here. py6, px4. Good. I'm having a hard time using Tailwind compared to Bootstrap. Well, yeah, it's an adjusting period. The thing about Bootstrap is how opinionated it is, which can be a good thing and a bad thing. Again, pros and cons. With Tailwind CSS, you have complete control over everything, every single detail of the aspect of what you're trying to do. So there is no opinions about styles or anything else, compared to Bootstrap, where where some of the styles do have some specific opinionated classes. So yeah, it's all about practice, to be honest. If you're having a hard time, I would say look for Adam Watan, the creator of Tailwind CSS. He did a series of live streams about a year ago, where he basically just rebuilt a few created a few pages, complete pages based off Figma designs. And just watching him and following along with him about all the things that he's doing with the styles and everything, that might help to kind of understand or at least practice with using Tailwind CSS, but it's mostly about practice. And practice is something that I have been neglecting because I'm so used to just finding things that are already built up for me. Why is this not lined up? So that's why I wanted to do this on my own right now, because I need to practice. Oh, this one has an extra padding here. padding 6, padding 4. I guess I can do padding 6 on the outer layer and then padding 4 on the nav. Let's see what that looks like. So it's, what is it? Padding 4 on the outer one. This one will have padding 4. And this one will have padding 6. And now they're lined up. Kinda. Guess this one has on large screens there is no padding on the side. Oh, there's a max with 5XL and padding X0. I need that same thing. Still goes all the way. What the hell? Broke something. Alright, no god. You have to go full width. Come on. Oh, I didn't do MX Auto on this one. Of course I didn't. Come on. Now that border, I need it all the way. I need it all the way. Is it the margin that's screwing me up? Guess it's the margin. How are they doing it? Flex wrap? With full BG white border bottom, border gray, padding Y. Let's try it with flex wrap, see if that makes a difference. Can I add it here? No, because I'm using Vite and Vite will generate only the classes that I need. Okay, let's try it here then. Didn't do the trick. What can it be? Maybe the MX Auto? Oh, maybe. Ah, okay. So I think it's because this outer header doesn't have a max width, only the inner one. Yes, that's the case. I need to move, hold on, all of the max width things. Max width, MX Auto, and Excel. Put that here. Already have MX Auto here, so delete that. Wait, what happened? Okay, something went wrong. Hold on. Let me do that again. All right, there you go. Now I just need to match the padding on this one. That's not gonna work, is it? Nope. I'm guessing this padding here has no effect because it's going all the way to the border. Let's try and adding a padding X8. Nope. How much is it gonna be? Let's see. Inspect. There is no padding on the X. Why? Because X8 is not a number. Okay, let's try 10. Is that enough? I think it's more than 10. This is 4. This is 6. 12. Yeah, that looks good. Except it doesn't. remove the large exception, and maybe I have to do 10 when it's large instead. Yeah. Okay. I can polish it up later. Looks good for now. Let's work on the font size and then fixing this. Yeah, that's fine. Let's work on this one. So this div, no, the A tag has to be flex. Item center, justify center, maybe give it a gap of 2. Good. This takes me to the root, and this takes me to admin. I think that's, I'm gonna leave it like that. I could do more, like font sizes seems a little too big to my like, and yeah, definitely something off with the alignments, but for now, it's good enough. What else did I want to do? Oh yeah, search. This thing doesn't work anymore. First of all, it makes no sense to have a whole ass drop down here, because even if I look for the car brand with the model, it's still gonna work because I'm using mail search. So I'm going to just use one field, and that's gonna be the field to look for everything. That will allow me to get rid of this select, which is just noise. And I think there is an invocable controller for this list, which I can get rid of as well, making things a lot simpler. Let's start in the component. So this is going to turn into brand, model, or year. Delete that one, and then down here, I don't need one of these. This one I can use. Ooh, not that. Again, brand, model, or year. That one changes as well. And finally, this one too. I'm just using one field to look for, to search for brand, model, or year. Save that. Let's go down to the view car list, and we have two inputs here. We're not gonna need the first one, so let's remove that select. And right away, let's get rid of the invocable controller that I had. And the route, I think there is a route, an API route for it. Yeah, here it is. I don't need this anymore. And then app, HTTP, controllers, API. Just remove the whole API folder. Sorry. And let's change the label for this. This, first of all, is tied to brand, model, or year. Okay. Now to test this, I'm going to need more cards. So let's go into the admin panel, and over to cars. Let's create a new one. This is going to be the Yaris 2018. All right, that should be enough. Say Nissan, why are you not working? Brand, model, or year, not a property. Did I name it wrong? Oh, I changed it in the mount. I didn't change it in the public property. Silly of me. There you go. Right? That works. Trying to think if there is trying to think if there was anything else I wanted to do. Can't think of anything, to be honest. I think the last thing I could do is just go and check the test cases because I'm pretty sure I broke a few things and then just wrap things up. Okay, 7 failed. It has a brand. It deletes a card image after card is updated. Why is this failing? Tend to read property ID or no? Really? Oh, I'm not logging in. Okay, that might be a problem. Go to car test. I added this event on the model so that every time I create a car, it will be assigned to a user, but the test doesn't have any logged in users. So let's go ahead and fix that. So car test. Yes, let's do before each. Acting as, and then user factory create. So when this create is called, the model will have a logged in user to assign as the owner of the car. So let's say run this. Passing, perfect. All right, let's try all of the tests again. That one too. Okay, so we're just failing the car details. Makes sense. I changed a few things on that. So let's fix that. Car details test. There is no car meta anymore. So now I can just move the state to the car factory itself. Like so. So create a car with a state of several things. And then I can see those things displayed. Let's see if that works. Awesome. Okay. What else? It shows brand, model, and year in Carly's test. Why? Trying to read probably the logged in user again. Yes. So Carly's test. Head over to the top because now we need, I'm gonna copy this one right here. Hopefully that should do it. Ooh, almost. Well, not almost. What's going on now? Oh, I didn't import. Sorry. Need to import for each and acting as. Now what? What do you mean call to undefined function? Did I import it in the wrong place? Jesus. Why are you not importing before each? I'm gonna have to go and bring it myself. Oh, acting as. There we go. Come on. Oh, user. Swear to God, every time I copy and paste something. Okay, down to 1. We can filter posts by car brand. We don't have a car brand anymore, so that test is irrelevant. This is in Carly's test. So I'm creating a car. Oh, I can just merge this test into one. So let's say by car brand, model, or year. That's not gonna be. It can filter cars. That's it. That's all I need to know. Create one, create the second one for the search value. Let's call this search. And then on the library component, we set brand, model, or year. And we set that to search. We should only have one record. And we do, so that means that we have all tests passing. And we do, awesome. Okay. I guess that's a wrap. Another project finished. Thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. It's nice to deliver early. I'm gonna take a couple of weeks off because I've been doing streams 3 times a week for I don't know how much time already. So yeah, I'm going to take a couple of weeks off. I'm going to work on the next live stream. So next 2 weeks there are not going to be any live streams on Wednesday, Saturday, or Friday. So we wrapped all of the projects. We have a lot of things that we can use as practice, and yeah. If you found any of this helpful, don't forget to leave a like. It's free and it really helps out. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next live stream in a couple of weeks. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.